Okay, good morning, bore da a chroeso, welcome to this hybrid meeting of Registration and Licensing Committee on Monday the 14th of April 2025. I'm Councillor Anthony John Richards and I'll be chairing today's meeting. Just to make you aware, today's meeting will be recorded, and can you please ensure that your phones are switched to silent for the duration of the meeting. Would members, officers and attendees who are present in the chamber today please use their microphones when speaking, and when not speaking, can I ask that you ensure your microphone is switched to mute. If you have questions, please raise your hand or electronic hand if attending virtually. So agenda item 2 is declarations of interest. So we've got a few items in private and we've got an item or 2 items in public. So Neil, would you just let us know the names of the applicants, please?
Yeah, thank you, Chair. Morning, everyone. So agenda item 5 is the public item. That's a Trevor Trott, 70A New Road, Skewing in.
Members, any declarations of interest? Councillor Lodwig, please.
Good morning, Chair. Yeah, Mr. Trott is known to me.
Okay, and
Chair, sorry, just Councillor Lodwig, are you declaring a personal interest or prejudicial interest or?
Personal.
Sorry?
Personal.
Personal, thank you. Okay.
great, thank you very much. So agenda item 3 is minutes of the previous meeting. So the minutes of the meeting on the 17th of March 2025 are on pages 3 to 8 of the circulated agenda pack. I'm happy to propose. Can I have a seconder to approve the minutes for accuracy, please?
Second, Chair.
Great, thank you very much. And members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your electronic or physical hand, I will assume that you're in favour of the minutes.
I see no indications to the contrary, Chair, so those minutes have been approved.
Great, diolch yn fawr, thank you. So agenda item 4 can be found on pages 9 to 14 and will and is here for decision. So this is the certificate of good character and the delegated authority. So Mr. Chappell, will you please introduce the report?
Yeah, thank you, Chair, and good morning, members. So agenda item 4 is a delegated authority report. What I'm looking to do here is to get a new delegated authority power for officers. Members will be aware that the Council's taxi licensing policy sets out a lot of requirements required for new taxi drivers. In particular, members will be aware of the need for applicants that are from foreign countries to obtain a certificate of good character. And that comes from the Home Embassy. But we've had a number of occasions now, members, where the applicants haven't been able to obtain them. And this can be for a number of reasons, because the applicant has sought asylum in the country, or the UK has no links with that particular country. In situations where the applicant is unable to obtain a certificate of good conduct, members have been asked to risk assess the applicant to ensure that he's fit and proper. The proposal today, members, is that delegated authority be given to officers to determine some of these applications. There wouldn't therefore be a necessity for the applicant to attend committee. But I said some, so this will only apply in certain circumstances and is limited to where the applicant may have lived outside the UK at some point, but would have spent a significant period of time living within the UK. Members, if I can refer you to the recommendation, then I'm happy to accept questions. Where an applicant who would ordinarily be subject to the requirement to provide a certificate of good character, and where it is confirmed that it is not possible to obtain such documentation, delegated authority to issue the licence will be given to officers, but only where the following 3 conditions are met. There are no convictions, cautions, or any other relevant information disclosed on the UK issued DBS certificate, and there's no relevant information has been provided by either the social services or the police licensing officer, and the applicant has lived in the UK continuously for at least 11 years from the date of application. Thank you, Chair.
Great, thank you very much. Any questions to Mr. Chappell on the report? Councillor Wolford, please.
Yeah, just one thing, Neil. Do we need to put in there that there's nothing pending? Because we have had people in that are going to court and such. Do we need to put that into the recommendation as well?
Yeah, I think we can clarify by putting in nothing pending. The police, if there wasn't been pending, the police would disclose that to us. So as long as the police haven't disclosed to us that's pending.
That would be under the police licensing officer, would it?
Police license officer,
Okay.
yeah. But we can put it in just to clear it up, to make absolutely sure, yeah.
Okay, members, any other questions? No. Okay, so it's up to members now to determine this. So a motion needs to be proposed and seconded, please. Councillor Paterson?
Thank you, Chair. Yeah, I would propose the motion to include the 3 conditions and obviously the one that has just been mentioned. And I'll move that. Thank you.
Great. And do we have a seconder? Councillor Wolford?
Our second, Chair.
Great, thank you very much. I'll now call upon Tammy, our Democratic Services Officer, to take the vote. Could you please ask each member if they've been present for the entire item and how they wish to vote, please?
Certainly, Chair. Starting with Councillor Anne Harrod-Aubrey, please. Have you been present for the whole of this item and how do you wish to vote?
Yes, and I support the motion.
Thank you. Same questions to Councillor Andrew Dacey, please.
Yes, I've been present and I support the motion.
Many thanks. Councillor James Henton, Vice Chair, please.
Yeah, I've been present and I support.
Many thanks. Councillor Andy Lodwig, please.
Yes, and I support.
Great, thank you. Councillor Suzanne Paterson, please.
Yes, I've been here throughout, Tammy, and I support.
Thank you. Councillor Martin Peters, please.
Yes, and I support.
Thank you very much. Councillor Gareth Rice, please.
Yes, I've been here throughout and I support the motion.
Many thanks. Chair.
Yes, I've been here for the entire meeting and I support.
Thank you, Chair. Councillor David Whitelock, please.
Yes, I've been here for the full meeting, Tammy, and I support the motion.
Thanks, Councillor. Councillor Laura Williams, please.
Yes, been present for the whole meeting and I support.
Thank you. And finally, Councillor Bob Wolford, please.
Yes, I've been here the whole time and I support.
Thank you. Just checking I haven't missed anybody off now. Any voted members? All accounted for? There we are, Chair. That recommendation has been approved.
Great, thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr. So we will move then to agenda item 5 and we'll just wait for the applicant.
Oh, just press it once.
Okay, thank you very much, members, for your patience. So we're moving on then to agenda item 5. This is the application to renew a Hackney carriage proprietor licence. The report can be found on pages 15 to 18 and is here for decision. Before I move to Mr. Chappell, just to let you know, Mr. Trott, I'm Councillor Anthony Richards. I'm the chair of the committee. To my left, we have our sort of Democratic Services support officers who will support us on the committee. You'll know Neil as the licensing manager, and we have Mr. White as our legal representative. And then all members at home and sat in the chamber are members who will be determining the decision. So just so you know who everyone is. Okay, so Mr. Chappell, will you please introduce the report?
Yeah, thank you, Chair, and good morning, Mr. Trott. So, agenda item 5. This is an application for the renewal of a Hackney Carriage proprietor's licence, which I'll refer to as a vehicle licence going forward in the report, where the licence has expired before an application for renewal was made. The applicant, as I've said, is Mr. Trevor Trott, 78 New Road, Skewing, in Neath. Members will be aware that when an application for the renewal of a licence is made, it should be made prior to its expiry. Once the licence has expired, case law has established that it can only be renewed within 3 days of the expiry date. And that is with a good reason. Beyond the 3 days, the licence can only be renewed in exceptional circumstances. Members, if I refer to the report, you can see Mr. Trott applied for the renewal of the licence on the 6th of March 25, but the licence expired on the 26th of February 2025. There's 6 working days, that is, after the expiry date. Members are therefore being asked, firstly, whether the licence is capable of being renewed. So is there an exceptional reason for the late renewal? If members find that the licence is not capable of renewal, then members will be asked whether the licence can be approved as a new vehicle licence. If it was going to be approved as a new vehicle licence, members are then asked to be asked to note the council's taxi licensing policy. Because it's not wheelchair accessible, the vehicles that are only accessible are able to go on as new licences. So members will be asked whether an exemption can be made from the policy there. Thank you, Chair.
Great, thank you very much, Mr. Chappell. Members, are there any questions for Mr. Chappell on the report only? No, I don't see any. Okay, so what we'll do now then, I'll now invite yourself, Mr. Trott, just to give your submissions to committee. Thank you.
Well, what it was, we couldn't find a suitable vehicle for to put it on in the first place. And I kind of assumed my business partner was dealing with this side of things, and he assumed I was dealing with it. So basically, we messed up. And that's about it, really. It's, you know, I'm being truthful with you, so.
Okay. So we'll now go to questions to yourself, and I'll start with Mr. Chappell.
Thank you, Chair. Thanks for that, Mr. Trott. So you did come in eventually to apply for the renewal of your licence. Did you have the letter from us? You knew it was due for renewal. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And I think there was some confusion because the vehicle that you were looking to renew, which is obviously attached to the licence plate, you had sold that vehicle. Is that right? And you're currently looking for another vehicle, or you found a vehicle but you haven't purchased one yet?
I have kind of found them.
Through the chair, sorry, could you put your microphone on, please, so that thank you.
Sorry, yeah, we're looking at vehicles now, but obviously I wouldn't do anything, you know, until the outcome of this. So, because if I bought it, you know, and not had a plate, it's, you know, it's not a lot of use to us.
So you're looking at the new vehicle to replace the one you've got. You're looking at a non-wheelchair accessible vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you said the reason why it wasn't renewed was because there was some confusion over whether you or your partner was meant to renew it. Was there also confusion the fact that because you'd sold the vehicle, that you didn't think it was necessary to renew the vehicle at that point?
It kind of went out of our minds, to be honest. We've got so many cars and drivers to deal with, it just slipped our minds, like, so.
Okay, thank you, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Members, any questions? Councillor Patterson, please.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Trott. Are you aware that when we deviate from policy, we have to have extremely good reasons for doing so? do you think that I just simply forgot is a good reason?
Sorry, Mr. Trott, could you use your mic so the people at home could hear? Thank you.
I said maybe not, but it is the truth. I mean, I could sit here and lie to you, but that isn't the way I am.
I'm not.
That's exactly what happened.
I'm never asking you to lie to the committee. That's not in my intention at all. But I just wanted you to understand that we need good reasons within the 3 days, exceptional reasons outside of the 3 days. I'm just giving you that opportunity.
Sorry, it is what I just said. I mean, I can't paint it up or down any other way. So, I mean, it was overlooked. I apologise for that, but it was overlooked.
Thank you, Chair.
Good. Councillor Laura Williams, please.
Thank you, Chair. Can I just confirm that you haven't chosen another vehicle yet?
Well, I wouldn't do that because if you say no today, the vehicles are absolutely no use to me. So.
Okay, only because it states in the paperwork, it sounds like there's already a vehicle kind of being chosen. Is there anything stopping you choosing a wheelchair accessible vehicle at this time?
No, but then I wouldn't worry about the plate because you get a plate automatically with that. So.
Okay, thank you.
Councillor Wolford, please.
Hi, hello, Mr. Trott. Just a couple of questions. You are partners in the business. Could you put your mic on and just speak so people at home could hear?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay. How long have you run the business, Mr. Trott?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. And your partner?
Sorry?
And your partner has he that you started at the same time, yeah? Yeah. And how long have you been in the taxi business?
2013.
2013. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions from members? Councillor Whitelock, please.
Thank you, Chair. Mr. Trott, you said earlier you had numerous taxis. How many cars do you actually operate at the moment, please?
Sorry, did you say how many cars do I own?
Yeah.
Probably around 4 or 5, and the rest are sort of self-employed.
Okay, thanks.
Any further questions from members? I have a couple of questions. So Mr. Trott, are you aware that if this is treated as a new application, the policy requires the vehicle to be wheelchair accessible, or fully electric? And if the license is not renewed, would you be in a position to purchase a vehicle that meets the current policy requirements? And if you could put your mic on.
Yeah. So what, it would be electric, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so wheelchair accessible or fully electric.
Well, we are in a position to get them, yeah.
Okay.
The
reason that I'm asking that question is goes back to Councillor Paterson's point. In order for us to make that determination, because of those 6 days, we need those sort of exceptional circumstances. So this is your opportunity to be able to, I know you mentioned it was an oversight. What sort of procedures have you got in place to ensure that these things don't happen? Just to give you an opportunity to.
Well, I've been doing it a long time. It's the first time it's ever happened, so that's all I can say to you, really. I don't want to be sat here like you don't want me sat here, so it's something that's happened. I can't do anything about, but not satisfied it's happened, but that's the way it is.
Yeah, and can you tell us a little bit more about the reason? You mentioned that you're not satisfied that this has happened. Can you give us a bit more information on that?
I mean, I assume my partner was dealing with it. and he didn't give me any indication that he wasn't dealing with it. And of course, when this all came up, I got quite annoyed with him, to be quite honest, because there was no need for it. You know, it's only, was it 10 minutes on a computer and it's sorted. Like.
Okay, thank you. Any questions from the legal officer?
Just 2 questions, please. Good morning, Mr. Trott. First question is, have you ever failed to renew your license before?
No.
Thank you. The second question is, if the renewal was granted, what kind of processes would you and your business partner have to ensure that it was always continually renewed? Have you had that discussion with your business partner, and what processes have you done?
Yeah, well, what we're going to do now is, I mean, obviously we got separate stations as regards 2 computers, but I'll make sure it's done, and then he can oversee me and I can oversee what he is doing as well. So
you say you have separate stations. Is that in the same location, or is that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've had a discussion already with him about it.
Oh, this type of thing can't happen. It's as simple as that.
Thank you, Mr. Trott. No further questions, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Can I please check that everyone's had the opportunity to ask all questions? Okay, diolch yn fawr. So thank you, Mr. Trott. What the committee will do now is we'll retire to deliberate, and you will be notified of the decision in due course. Great. Diolch yn fawr. Okay, thank you very much, members. Just to remind all members, as usual, the deliberations are being recorded and will be available to the public. So let's, who would like to start us off? So Councillor Paterson.
Just a question, really. We don't normally have the deliberations recorded. Is that a new thing?
I'll bring in a Democratic
Sorry, you mean
Services Officer.
For non-private items? I beg your pardon. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, because this is a public. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Thank you. So, anybody want to start us off? Councillor Paterson.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. I am a little worried about this application in that we need extreme circumstances to either renew the license, but then he says the current, is this true that the current license is not wheelchair friendly? Is that if we renewed the license, is he saying that the current vehicle that he has is not wheelchair friendly? Is that the case? He just hasn't got a vehicle.
No, his current vehicle, Councillor, is not. It's non-vehicle.
Sorry, yes, I'm not wording this very well. So that he has no vehicle at the moment to renew the license of. So that if we were to make a decision, we would have to renew the new vehicle that he plans to buy. He hasn't bought it yet. Okay, thank you. Got exceptional circumstances there, Chair, either. I did ask him, please tell us if there's exceptional. I thought his attitude was, well, you know, I'm telling you the truth. Well, yeah, it may be the truth, but where are the exceptional circumstances? So, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Paterson. Any other members? Councillor Wolford, please.
Yeah, just to really maybe endorse what Susanna said. The gentleman's renewed licenses, if he's been working since 2013 4 times, so he knows the procedure every 3 years, yeah, for his license to be renewed. So he's renewed them 4 times. I think the point of this committee is to make sure people are safe and proper people. I didn't feel that this person had any interest in being here. He didn't have any interest in what he was going to buy, because he said, well, it's pointless me getting anything if this doesn't go through. Okay, I suppose that's a fair point. But I just didn't feel that he was, I don't know, can we say that perhaps the business is being run perhaps on a little bit of a lackluster way? If the rest of that business is, if he's one of the partners, then I would have thought it would be a lot more crisp and sharp when he's running 4 or 5 vehicles and he's also got other people working off his radio.
Just to confirm, Councillor Wilford, what you're saying is perhaps the element of renewal isn't sharp, but you're not making any other comment regarding the running of the business.
No. Sorry, yeah, the element of renewal isn't sharp enough. I just don't feel that a person with that experience can say we just forgot or it was a mistake.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Wilford. Councillor Dacey, please.
Thank you, Chair. Well, I suppose he stuck to he was being honest. I suppose that's one thing. He was a little bit narked, I thought, by being here. And he was very forgetful because he didn't put his mic on 3 or 4 times after we told him. So, I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling on this one, to be honest. But there's no exceptional circumstances, as Suzanne said. So.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Dacey. Councillor Whitelock, please.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. I fully endorse what's been said so far, and I'll refer back to my original question about how many vehicles the firm was running. And with his experience, a number of years, I was hoping for a crisp answer, not maybe 3 or 4. He didn't seem to know how many vehicles he was running, so like with everybody else, I'm really on the edge with this one at the moment. Thank you.
Okay, any other members? No, okay. So do we have, so we need to have to determine a decision, and a motion needs to be proposed and seconded. Councillor Patterson, please.
Thank you, Chair. Taking into account everything that the members of the committee have said, I'm not sure if you're going to take one motion or one motion in 2 parts. How do you want to do this? Just take the first one first and see what that results in.
I think, Chair, members will be voting on whether they wish to renew the licence or not.
Firstly, okay. All right.
Chair, entirely up to you.
Yeah, I'm happy to go with that.
Okay. In that case then, Chair, I would propose that we have no exceptional circumstances to renew this licence. So I vote that we do not renew this licence.
Okay, and so we've got a proposal. Do we have a seconder?
Happy to second, Chair.
Thank you. And yeah, great. So we've got a proposal and a seconder. So I will now call upon Democratic Services Officer, so Tammy, to take the vote. Could you please ask each member if they've been present for the entire item and how they wish to vote?
Many thanks, Chair. Okay, so just to confirm, I will be asking you whether you are for, against or abstain on the renewal of licence. Okay, so members, I will go through you alphabetically. Councillor Anne Harrod-Aubrey, please. Have you been present for the whole of this item, and how do you wish to vote on the renewal of licence?
Yes, I've been present, and I'm against renewing it because there's no exceptional circumstances.
Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Andrew Dacey, please. Same questions.
Thank you, Tony. Yeah, I've been present and I'd like to abstain.
Thank you, Councillor Dacey. Councillor James Henton, Chair, Vice Chair, have you been present for the whole of this meeting, and how do you wish to vote on the renewal of licence?
I've been here for the whole meeting and I vote against.
Thanks, Councillor Henton. Councillor Lodwig, please.
Yes, I've been here for the whole meeting and against.
Thank you, Councillor Lodwig. Councillor Suzanne Paddison, please.
Thank you, Tammy. Yes, I've been here and I vote against.
Thank you. Councillor Martin Peters, please.
Yes, Tommy, I've been here for the whole meeting and I'll abstain.
Hang
Sorry,
on.
can we just stop for a second? Yeah.
Against renewing the license.
Okay. Yeah.
Seem
We
to have
just
been
went-
getting a few things wrong this morning. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So just for members at home, we just wanted clarity because, yeah. So just to confirm, you're not voting against your proposal, if against him having a renewal of his license.
No, and I'm grateful for people pointing that out. Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. Just to confirm, so what we'll do, let's do the roll call again at the beginning, just so that we can ensure that we've done this correctly. So Tammy, if you don't mind starting this again.
Certainly, Chair, no problem. So we start from the top. Councillor Anne Harrod, Rebecca Aubrey. How do you vote for the renewal of licence? Please.
Against.
Sorry?
Against.
Against.
the
Thank
renewal
you.
of
Thanks,
licence.
Councillor Aubrey. Councillor.
Yeah.
We're voting on the.
Yeah.
You happy that my.
Chair,
The proposal was
could you just read the proposal out that we made first? Can you just read the proposal and second?
Yeah. So what we've got here is we've got a proposal, and yeah, we're answering in different ways. So we just for clarity, the proposal is, yeah, if you don't mind saying that again, Councillor Patterson.
Thank you, Chair. My proposal is that we do not renew the licence, and one of my reasoning for that is that there are no exceptional circumstances.
And so when we are voting, we're voting on the proposal, whether or not we agree with the proposal or not. Okay? There we go. So if we can do the roll call again, thank you.
Thank you, Chair. So just so members are clear, we are now voting on, which is the same thing, it's just in an opposite fashion. The proposal is to not renew the licence. So members, are you in support? Are you for, against or abstaining on the non-renewal of licence? Okay, so Councillor Anne Harrod Aubrey, please.
Yeah, I agree. I'm for not renewing it.
Thank you, Councillor Aubrey. That's great. Councillor Andrew Dacey, please. Are you for, against or abstain for not renewing the licence?
I'm abstaining, I am. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you very much. Councillor James Henton, please, same question.
Yeah, I support the proposal.
Thank you very much. Councillor Andy Lodwig, please. Are you for, against or abstain the not renewing of the licence?
Against.
There we are. So you were in support of renewing the licence, is that right? You are. Right. Thank you very much. Councillor Suzanne Patterson, please.
Thank you. I have been here throughout and I support my proposal.
Thank you very much. Councillor Martin Peters, please. Do you support the proposal for not renewing the licence? For, against or abstain?
Abstain.
Thank you. Councillor Gareth Rice, please.
I have been here throughout. I support the motion to refuse the renewal.
Thank you. Chair, Councillor Anthony Richards, please.
Yes, I've been here for the whole meeting and I support the proposal.
Thank you very much. Councillor David Whitelock, please.
Yeah, thank you, Tammy. I've been here for the whole meeting and I support the proposal not to grant the licence.
Thank you, Councillor Whitelock. Councillor Laura Williams, please.
Yes, I've been present and I support the
Thank-
proposal. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Finally, Councillor Bob Wolford, please.
Yes, I've been in the whole time and I support the motion.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Just checking I haven't missed anybody out of the roll call there for the voting members. No, there we go. Chair, the proposal for not renewing the licence has been approved.
Great, diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much. Thanks for your patience, members. So we're going to move on then to agenda item 6, which is urgent items. I have none. So agenda item 7 is access to meetings. We're now going into the private items. That pursuant to section 100BA 2 and 7 of the Local Government Act 1972, it is proposed that the public be excluded for the following items of business, which involve the disclosure of exempt information as defined in paragraph 12 of part 4 of Schedule 12A of the above Act. I propose, could I please have a seconder to move this item? Thank you very much, Councillor Paterson. Members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your electronic or physical hand, I will assume that you're in favour of going into private session.
I see no indications to the contrary, Chair, so we are now in